Hello and welcome to Close to the Sun. This is a kind of Bioshock-like, for lack of a better phrase, in which we're actually going to be playing as a woman in the 20s, I believe, who's going to a floating city, and she's looking for her sister, who apparently decided to go work at this place that's basically like a floating version of Rapture, from my understanding of it. Looked really cool. There's definitely going to be some like Bioshock elements to it. There's definitely going to be some interesting uniqueness here that's going to kind of follow on a couple of cliches and such, but this looked really good. Some people I know had played this and they really liked it, and I wanted to give it a shot. So let's just go ahead and dive right into a new game of Close to the Sun, and let's go see how this goes. Yeah, it kind of has like this, what's the word? Is it electropunk? It's like a hybrid of like steampunk and electropunk type of stuff where it's, you know, when in danger, run. Try to stay and fight if I'll die. Don't make the same mistake. Be quick and think on your feet. Okay, so run like hell. Got it. Yeah, I think this was... I think that's the phrase for it. It's like that hybrid thing. It's like slightly ahead of what steampunk normally is. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, Prologue, the Brilliance of Ada. I assume I have to press left mouse to actually begin. I don't want to like accidentally skip a cutscene.
My dear sister, I left you suddenly and without warning. For that, and so much more to come, I apologize. I didn't board the Helios knowing what would happen, only that pursuing my research could change the world. And we did! Just not in the way I'd imagined. Not yet, anyway. I want to explain everything now, so that you'd see that there is nothing to fear. You've always tried to protect me, my big sister, but this was meant to be. It's now my turn to protect you, if only so that things unfold the way they are meant to. Time and necessity has kept us apart, but that is about to change. We need you here aboard the Helios with me. I've enclosed a receiver, and as the name implies, it can receive signals through which we will communicate. I know little of this will make any sense right now, but I also know that you will keep your promise. I love you. Your sister, Ada.
Pretty light on details there, Ada. You leave without warning, and now need me aboard the Helios? What aren't you telling me?
I wonder if that name was just more common back in the day. Is this supposed to be a reference to like Ada Lovelace? She was, welcome aboard the Helios. Oh yeah, there's like the Helios outfit. Please leave your luggage and personal belongings in the shuttle. Everything will be transferred to your personal room once assigned. Yeah, so I think the Helios... I'm pretty sure that's like a floating city of some kind, or it's like a ship or something like that. It's something that's, again, basically like a city in the middle of nowhere that has its own rules. Okay, so the Helios, the eighth wonder of the world, a triumph of engineering for the advancement of science. Join the Helios crew. Apply at your local Wardenclyffe office. Okay. Yeah, there's that. You know what that kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of an old rendition I saw of the what was it? It was the Nautilus, right? From, was it 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Yeah, that I remember actually really thinking that looked really cool. And I think there was also a rendition of that in the, was it the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
We will shortly be approaching Helios. For safety reasons, we ask that you enter the observation cabin located atop the shuttle. Docking. Once all passengers are secured. Thank you.
I wonder what happened here. So what does this say?
Better than these automated announcements.
Sea waves conquer bird areas, automatic shuttle... Oh, okay, so this is... Oh yeah, so this is all like remote controlled then. That can certainly not go wrong. Okay, conquering new scientific frontiers under the guidance of Nikola Tesla himself. Invent and innovate without artificial limitations of capital or politics. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely just straight up Bioshock. And of course there's Tesla. Okay. What about you? Helios set sail on the open ocean. British Navy in pursuit of the Helios. Alleged kidnapping a prominent British mathematician has the world on edge. Hand him over, says the Prime Minister. Wardenclyffe denies wrongdoing, claims that Maxwell joined voluntarily. International group of diplomats rally to calm rising tensions. Yeah, I still don't really know, like, what would happen. Like, obviously governments aren't bound by law necessarily, so... Yeah, like, they could just, I guess, raid a ship like this. But it really makes me wonder if it would be possible to do something like a floating city. You know, for some reason I really like the idea behind floating cities as a concept. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, so that's the Helios. Yeah, I mean, that thing's very large. I mean, it's probably several times... and it's probably larger than, like, a modern supertanker, I would have to imagine. So yeah, it makes me wonder if, yeah, it makes me wonder if it would even be something remotely viable. Like, obviously, you know, it would have all of the failings that a ship would, but... Okay, so let's see. Hello. The Helios Grand Theater. They get best entertainment to stimulate the best minds. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely like a... Yeah, he was trying to get like the best people in the world, I guess, to join him. Which, I mean, honestly, you could probably do a whole lot worse. Especially if you are there mostly to pursue science, but... Then again, science without people like me that are like, maybe you guys shouldn't do that, probably not really the best idea in the world. Because knowing what I know about Nikola Tesla, I'm going to imagine he probably didn't keep like a tactical unit on standby just in case everything went to hell to go deal with any problems, but... Okay, press button to commence docking procedure. Yeah, so this whole thing is... That just seems ridiculous. Why would everything be automated? I mean, you would need people on board. Like, what if this breaks? Are you just fucked? Do you have to wait for another automated shuttle to come out with a tech? It just seems... weird. Okay. Although, yeah, I guess if this is the 20s, like, it would have been a lot easier back then to hide something like this, wouldn't it? Yeah, because, I mean, like, tracking ships is really difficult to do. Storm on a teacup, okay. That's a good name for a company. I like that. Okay, clearly this is made by a bunch of Italians. I wasn't aware of that. But, yeah, I mean, that would... I really like the idea of, like, floating cities and such. I think that's really cool, so I do wonder how possible that would actually be, how viable that would be. Especially after, what was in Resident Evil Revelations? Was it Terra Grigia? Yeah, Terra Grigia was, like, the floating city. Yeah, I would love to go to a place like that, even though I hate cities. I think it'd be cool to visit. But here we are. I guess the front of the ship, it looks like it opens up and creates a dock of some kind. I wonder how... No, I guess that's possible. Yeah, I think the Marines have ships like that actually open up and then part of it floods. But there we go. That was the introduction to Close to the Sun. I'm not sure how long this game is. I think it's going to be like a few hours long, probably like 5 or 6 videos, but... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs, the future for which I have really worked is mine. Okay. The Helios is a technological marvel in its own right. And okay, well, never mind. Something about the biggest ship ever built. But okay, so the Border of Hermes. The Border of Hermes. Wasn't he just like the really fast god or something like that? I don't remember what he is in Greek mythology, but... Yeah, whatever he is, he's the dude who flew around and shit. Okay, so board the Helios and establish communication with Ada. Yeah, probably should put on my little earpiece, which is some damn impressive technology for something from the 20s. Boy, this actually looks really good. Do I have... Okay, I don't have a flashlight. I don't have a crouch.
Helios would be more busy.
I do have a jump.
Guess Ada didn't tell anyone I was coming.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Normally the academic types like that they're kind of the ones who tend to forget things, but okay. Oh yeah, so this game is in Unreal. I have kind of lowered some of the settings. I have used my normal fix to try to make this work better. We'll see if it's consistent. If it does start causing issues, I'll have to either start chopping down graphical settings or try to find some other solution. I don't know. But okay. But yeah, so let's see. Boy, this is Yeah, it is really kind of cool. It does make me wonder how a place like this would work, because I feel like a place like this would have the same failings as Rapture, where you'd have a bunch of, like, the wealthy and powerful and intelligent coming here, but they wouldn't necessarily... Yeah, how would you get, like, support staff? You know, nobody wants to clean the toilets, so you would have to have somebody... Yeah, sure thing, Rose. Yeah, you'd have to have some sort of support staff here to help you. The ship Rat. Active spy, isolate, and eliminate. The Division of Investigation. Okay. So, yeah, there's... What does this say? Inventing the tools of tomorrow. The Helios sail the ocean between nations. Always in development of new tech. Yeah, to be totally honest, if I was, like, actually smart enough, I'd probably go to a place like this. I would be curious. And that looks interesting. What is this? Oh, is this like... Is that valid docks, maybe? Yeah, because... no, I guess not, because like that one in the middle there, that might be... Berlin. Yeah, and there's a couple of there in like Eastern Europe. I'm not sure what those are, but... Yeah, I was thinking, are those like valid docking points, or is that like places that we maybe have people here from? And then Wardenclyffe. Was that the name of the company?
A company distributing electricity to half of the world, and yet still hungers for that other half.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought that was the name of Tesla's company back in the day. Just like there are still companies in the US that I think actually use the Edison name that are electrical companies. Okay. Oh, that's not good. What does that say? Quarantine?
Quarantine? What have you got yourself into, Ada?
What? Were they quarantining the docks? Was something trying to get in? Okay. Okay, game, I'm gonna need you to actually start working with me and running at a decent frame rate here. Okay, what do we got? Never mind, we're not gonna go that way. Okay, again, like Rose, why would you ever go to a place like this unarmed? Again, maybe I'm just crazy, but like this was the 20s. She could literally just mail order a machine gun to her front door and nobody would care. Why wouldn't... Yeah, you know, I mean, really, if I'm like, hey, if I have a relative or like my best friend or something, it's like, hey, go ahead and join me here on this ship. I'll be like, hey, fucking sweet. And I'm going to show up with a Thompson and a 45. Why would you ever... Yeah, she just apparently decided she was too cool to do that. Yeah, like, you know, admittedly, she's actually fairly reasonably dressed, too. She looks like she has a relatively practical outfit, so I don't think she's like a brain-dead idiot. Although, I guess, I'm pretty sure that Rose is a journalist, so maybe she actually is. I'm also noticing something on the floor up ahead. I'm not liking that. Is that blood? Build the... Okay, this is like straight up communist propaganda nonsense. Okay. Yeah, what's with the blood on the floor? I'm not liking this. Can I... Nope, I can't go that way. Well, this is somewhat worrying. Yeah, what's going on here? Disable the 2 security...
Elevator up ahead.
Yeah, disable the 2 security overrides to reactivate the elevator. Well, okay, first things first. Can I...
Shit.
Okay, nope.
Security override. I guess I'll have to disable it.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's,
Hello?
Hi.
Anyone there?
Okay, that's not good. You know what? I'm gonna do the stupid thing. Never mind, I'm not gonna do the stupid thing. I'm probably very, very lucky that that's locked. Gentlemen, out of order. Use the ladies' room. Keep it clean. Not really. Yeah, let's not do that. Although implying that men's restrooms are often more disgusting than women's, which I think is often considered not to be the case. Yeah, okay. So let's look around. Let's go see what I can find. I'm hoping there's like more lore, some items, maybe a flashlight or an electric torch of some kind. Join him. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. The Harnisk, private office. Who is this? I literally expected to turn around and see someone in my face. Okay.
This is Nikola Tesla speaking, and unless it wasn't already obvious, this ship is under strict quarantine. There is to be no movement on or off the Helios. And yet, here you are. Another one of Edison's spies, I think. No matter. Movement throughout the ship has been restricted. Whether you are friend or foe, do watch your step.
Gee, thanks for the warm welcome. Now, what have you done with my sister?
Yeah, I have a feeling Tesla's not really going to care about the fact that you're trying to save your sister, because, you know, as much as people kind of romanticize him, he was a bit of a nut job too. So, alright, okay, what are you? Oh, okay, this is a passport. Can I read any of this? Jungwon Choi? Yeah, Jungwon Choi, 18th of April, 1843. He's born in Seoul, Korea. Lab researcher, length of visit definite, and then passport number. Okay, so yeah, this is, yeah, so very clearly is like a multinational ship. Agent missing, first report, second report, third, fourth. Huh, okay, so this must be like a security room, maybe? Confirm Edison agent.
Edison agents? Seems like their rivalry is alive and well.
Yeah, okay, so this was like an intelligence area then. They were, yeah, he was actually engaging in like a form of, yeah, basically like a game of, what was it, like a game of cloak and dagger, basically. Okay, so, let's give this a read. Incident report KA-812. In accordance to procedure protocol A-12, officers greeted the shuttle from Sydney upon arrival. When the guest did not appear as instructed, the officers embarked the shuttle to perform a standard search. The guest was not found aboard, and neither was any of the issued Wardenclyffe paperwork or issued clothing. Further inspection of the vessel revealed a noticeable but harmless indentation on the starboard side of the shuttle. There was no record of the dent when the vessel left Sydney, so it is possible the shuttle was boarded by another ship while en route to the Helios. This is the 11th incident of similar nature this year alone. The vulnerable nature of our automatic shuttles has to be corrected. The ID documentation of Wardenclyffe uniforms that are regularly lost could provide Edison with enough information to create convincing forgeries. I have yet to receive any reassurance that measures are being taken to prevent these incidents from reoccurring. Security Officer De Rossi. You know what? Okay, I take back what I said. Tesla was smart enough to have a security staff, and they're smart enough to actually be properly paranoid. So, yeah, I actually, yeah, this would be my neck of the woods, I think, if I was ever to go to a place like this. Okay, and this is the British, and okay, this is the same thing we read earlier. And then what is this? Interrogation subject Andrei Lutchenko, messenger to sleeper agent aboard Helios, interrogation required. London Embassy visit. St. Paul's Cathedral was a dead drop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would, I know somebody who would be very, very much would probably want to get involved with this. I would much rather just be like standard infantry type roles. Okay, so what am I... Okay, what am I trying to do here? Do I actually have to like just brute force this? I mean, there's only so many possibilities it can be if there's only... Nope. Okay, yeah, there's only so many possibilities it can be if there's... Yeah, if there's only 2 possible combinations with only 8 possible options each, but... Okay, and then what is this? This is Ananya Patel, 28th of May, 1855, Bombay, India, lab tech. Okay, did they allow women to do those types of roles? Well, I guess, yeah, this is the 20s, so a lot of places were somewhat liberalizing.
Okay, one more to go.
Okay. Yeah, cool. This is actually really interesting. I'm kind of getting light vibes of the ship, actually, which I always really liked as a game concept. Actually, I know there was like a remake of that. I would love to see a game that's entirely on board a ship like that, but it's more like in-depth. You know, instead of just being basically like a... Yeah, basically like a... I guess I'll call it like a team-based deathmatch type thing, you know, having it be more of like a spy game kind of thing. I think that would actually be really interesting to do. Oh, okay. So there's definitely someone here. Yeah, again, Rose, sweetheart, kinda wish you would have been smart and packed a gun, because probably would have made your life a lot easier. Okay, well, let's see, is this gonna be another, like, security area? Presumably not, but I guess maybe it's possible? Oh, hang on, I bet that's... Loose lips could sink our ship, yeah. I bet that's probably where I was supposed to get the answer to the other side. I probably just did this backwards, didn't I? Okay. Let's give you a pull. I want to have as many potential escape routes as humanly possible. Alrighty, what are you? Don't worry, her research holds the key to everything. And there's that symbol on the bottom. I recognize that symbol.
Who is this message for?
I'm gonna hazard a guess and say it's for you. Yeah, I don't remember what that symbol is called, though. Anyway. Yeah, let's see. Anything up top here? Anything that I can do whatsoever? David Bishop. He's an accompanied miner. He's visiting for 7 days. Okay. Well, okay, so if he's actually a miner, this would... Oh, wow, this is actually only 1897. We're not even in the 20s. Okay, no, never mind. So, yeah, the machine guns would have been far less common, but, I mean, she still could have had some options for handguns. If nothing else, she could have had a fucking revolver. And then Tesla's death ray to make war impossible. Nikola Tesla proposes to compel the world towards peace with the threat of immeasurable damage. His newly announced weaponry is about to go up for auction as nations all over the world scrambling for funds. Tesla's ship-mounted weaponry could annihilate an entire fleet. Yeah, I understand why people would have thought that at the time, but looking back, now we're like, yeah, that's kind of silly. I mean, no matter how good, like, a death ray is, it still isn't really going to compare in raw destructive power to a fucking nuke. Which I guess would be like 50 years away at this point, but still. Alright, well let's go ahead. Let's go seal, or let's go unseal, rather, the door, after I give this a quick once-over and look for any material. Ooh, hello. Okay, interrogation of researcher Becker has an immediate effect on the amount of cross-department chatter that contains sensitive information. Unfortunately, it also made the suspected Edison leak go silent. We are therefore no further along in our investigation over exactly what material has been compromised. I am hereby requesting that a more hands-on approach be taken in order to assure the continued security of the Helios. We cannot afford another grand-scale sabotage. Once is enough. I am aware of how uncomfortable Mr. T is with these less sophisticated measures, but doing it the old-fashioned way is sometimes the only option. That's by Information Officer Strootman. I mean, if you're talking about, like, beating people, like, there is a certain point where it might work, but if they're resistant to it, all it's going to do is they'll just start telling you whatever you want to know, or whatever they think will get them to stop. Edison denies espionage allegations. Accusation are merely circumstantial, claims Edison. Preparations for a countersuit is on its way. Wardenclyffe declines to comment. Tesla absence at preliminary hearings commence into accusations of Edison espionage. I mean, knowing what kind of an asshole Edison was... Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised either way. And what is this? French climatologist Jean Villepro has seen boarding shuttle vessel to the Helios. Yet another high-profile scientist joins the ever-growing Helios crew. Sabotage attempt averted as Helios shuttle avoids ramming. Yeah, so people really didn't want any other individuals going there. Actually, yeah, I bet that would be probably the justification governments the world over would use, wouldn't it be? Yeah, they'd probably go ahead and use that as a justification to raid it and, like, take their citizens back, and they'd claim that they're kidnapped or something. Okay, what are you, then? Profile Vapor, incoming threat. Known aliases Matthias Ellis, Simon Elder, Ernest Hemson. Okay.
That should do it.
Alright, cool.
Now to find Ada.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Take the elevator to a higher floor to re-establish communication with Ada. Did I ever have communication with her in the first place? I still haven't really tested my, Oh, okay, that wasn't blood. That's just paint. Got it. There's totally going to be blood stains like that, though, and that's going to lure me into a false sense of security, isn't it? Ooh, hello. A worn keycard used for the entrance elevator. Alright. Then if I go ahead and if I place you here... Oh god, hello.
What the hell? Hey! Hey!
Was not expecting that, okay. Cool. Well, looks like these guys are having a great fucking time. So yeah, there was somebody down there definitely wishing Rose brought herself a handgun. I mean, yeah, 1897? No, she had plenty of good options. During chase... Okay, there's going to be chase sequences, apparently. Press the zoom command, which I didn't realize I had, to make you look behind you. Oh, and here we go, Chapter 2, The Fire of Prometheus. Boy, that's a foreboding title. Alright. Explode the Helios to find Ada. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is end the video here. And next time, it looks like we're going to go, I guess, explode the Helios and find Ada, and probably, unsurprisingly, do something involving fire, given the name of the chapter. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you next time.